Hi, my name is Ethan, and for as long as I can remember, I've felt invisible. Not because I wanted to be, but because everyone else made sure I was. At Westbridge Academy, your clothes, your phone, your car, these things define your value. I walked past rows of luxury cars every morning, holding on to the one beat-up sedan my dad drove. The rich students would laugh, the teachers pretended not to see, and I learned that silence was safer than fighting back. Before I continue this story, please like and subscribe. It really helps me bring more stories like this to you. But that was my life. Until the day I realized that the world I believed in wasn't all it seemed, and that my father held a secret that could change everything. Every morning, the parking lot looked like a luxury car showroom. Ferraris, Teslas, and Range Rovers gleamed under the sunlight. My old black sedan barely fit in. Students in designer clothes whispered and laughed as I walked past. Even teachers avoided eye contact. It felt like my worth had already been decided before I spoke a single word. Still deep inside, I held on to a quiet hope. A hope that one day everything might change. Logan Carter was the king of Westbridge Academy. Tall, handsome, rich, and cruel. He had everything, and he made sure everyone knew it. One afternoon, he blocked my path in the hallway.
Hey, Ethan,
He said loudly.
did your dad finally upgrade from food stamps to gas money?
The hallway exploded with laughter. I kept my head down, pretending not to hear. Reacting only made it worse. Logan loved humiliating me. And for reasons I couldn't understand, he chose me as his favorite target. Founders Day was the biggest event of the year. Parents, donors, and local elites filled the auditorium. I tried to stay invisible, but Logan had other plans. He stepped onto the stage smiling confidently.
Maybe next year we can raise enough money to buy Ethan some real clothes.
The crowd laughed. My face burned. I wanted to disappear. That night I stared at my bedroom ceiling, wondering why life felt so unfair. I was ready to give up. Until my dad said something that changed everything. The next day, something unexpected happened. Maya stood up for me. She had warm brown eyes and shoulder-length dark hair.
That's not funny.
She said, staring straight at Logan. He didn't reply. Maya helped me pick up my books and smiled gently. For the first time in years, someone treated me like I mattered. Her kindness felt like light breaking through darkness. Maya and I became friends. We sat together in class and helped each other with homework. She never judged me. She never whispered behind my back. In a school obsessed with money, she reminded me that kindness still existed, and because of her, I found the strength to keep going. Founders Day arrived again. The auditorium glittered with decorations. Parents whispered excitedly. Students tried to impress. But something felt different this time. There was tension in the air, like something big was about to happen. Logan returned to the stage. He looked directly at me.
Maybe next year we'll buy Ethan some dignity too.
The room erupted in laughter. I stayed silent, completely powerless, completely alone. That night I sat on my bed shaking. Why was life so unfair? Why did people like Logan always win? I thought about leaving, about giving up. Then my dad spoke quietly.
Son, if I tell you the truth, everything will change.
I had no idea what he meant. My dad opened his laptop. Numbers filled the screen. Huge numbers.
I'm the founder of Blackstone Dynamics.
He said calmly. I froze. $1 billion company. He had hidden everything so I could grow up humble. Suddenly, Logan's insults felt meaningless. A week later, the school announced a corporate partnership ceremony. When they revealed the sponsor, Blackstone Dynamics, the room fell silent. Logan's father stiffened. Logan looked confused. I stayed calm. This was the moment everything changed. Logan mocked me one last time.
Enjoy watching real success.
I smiled. He had no idea what was coming. The doors opened. A tall man entered. Confident, calm, my father. Logan's face drained of color.
My son attends this school.
My father announced. Gasps filled the room. Logan froze. Donations were canceled. The truth was out. For the first time, I felt seen. Logan's confidence shattered. There was no revenge, just truth meeting arrogance. And truth always wins. The school changed. Logan avoided me. I walked confidently, not because of money, but because of who I was. Maya smiled at me on the steps.
You never changed.
She said, and that meant everything. I sat in the same old sedan that night, but I wasn't the same person anymore. I learned that real strength comes from resilience, and truth can never stay hidden. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe for more interesting stories.